The grinding sound of Super Chat Charlie. Hold on one second. Charlie, you got a nice little sign there. Calm down a little bit. Okay? Hold 1 second. There's a couple things I have to deal with here that I couldn't deal with before. Boom. Okay, there we go. Good there. Now, I'm hoping everybody can see and hear me. And what I'm going to say to you is welcome to Thursday, because that's what day it is. I know it is. I checked. I made sure. We do this every Thursday, 7 p.m. East Coast time, typically for a couple hours. Today will be no different than those days when we did that. So, cheers. Welcome. Some people come here to get therapy on this Thursday. Some people come here to get laughs. Some people come here to give laughs. You'll see some jokesters in that side chat. Some people come here to learn about music. Some people come here to learn what not to be. And I've been accused of luring people here to pull them over to the dark side. Oh, wait. Did I say dark side? I meant dork side. Welcome to the dork community. Here we are. Nerds, geeks, freaks, weirdos. Music fans. Oh, the worst nerds. Cheers, everybody. I'm going to bring my longtime friend Tim up in just a second, but I am going to take a sip of the old Amstel Light, and I'm going to say hello to folks, okay? Here we go. And I believe, if I remember correctly, Peter Graves was number one. And Peter Graves, I see what you did there. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it was intentional. The first comment in the chat being one letter, Q, followed by a second comment with the question. It's a very ingenious way of snaking in that first comment. If you think there's any competition, which there always is, you know there is. 5:54 p.m. he got in here. It's pretty amazing. So Peter Graves, there he is. Boom. See how he typed a Q? Then he came right back with this. All right. Yeah, I know what he's doing. AZ Mick was second. Hello, AZ Mick. Cheers. Now, Peter Graves being first, you know what that means. That means he will be entered into a drawing in January, comprised of all the people who were first and last in my chat and any live stream I do in 2023. And here's Adrian. Hello, Adrian. Nice to see you. Always good to see you. Always jealous of where you live. And writer Jordan Gory Jory Lurie is here. Fourth is, that's, hey, at least it's symmetrical. You know? Hey, everybody. Amina. Artist. Peter Graves. There's a lot of mail. There's cats. Oh, believe me, there's cats. Marty just went out for a little bit because it's going to rain later tonight, supposedly. So I want him to get out before it rains. Record Hound. The fourth is strong. Welcome, Record Hound. Nice to see you. Butter Knives. Oh, yeah. Butter Knives, you've been doing some great art as usual. Thank you again for making me the subject of your drawings. Honored am I. Butter Knives has been doing good things with Mark Mother's action figures. And speaking of action figures, did you guys hear Super 7 announced Bob Casale action figure coming this fall? Yellow suit, 3D glasses. Bob 2. Yeah, record hound. Vincent, what's up? He is a survivor of the Pilmer household, but barely. 24-hour kitties. That's all over YouTube, Vincent. You could see it all over the place. Nick Tronic, I don't think you said hi twice. I don't think so. So there you go. Ivan, nice to see you, Nick. Music Man, oh, North Norway. Oh, Norwegian black metal. I'm coming to Norway. I'm coming to Oslo in August with Devo. I can't wait. My first time in Norway. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. But welcome, Ivan. Record Hound. Nick Tronic. Yep. See, he's giving people information. Good information. Nick Tronic agrees. Now, more people I need to say hello to. Joe Machos, Stream Sniper. He's here. Winking Owl Sangria. Whoa. From Aldi. Aldi's a grocery store, I believe. Yes, it is. Jeff Young is way across the world. Oh, my God. I'm jealous of you, Jeff Young. CD thrift shopping over there. Oh, man. Yeah, he's out of town. He's usually here in Raleigh, where I live. But, yeah, he's visiting that fantastic place. Live cam. Okay, you're talking about the thrift store has a live cam? Interesting. Scotty Stricknine, what's up, brother? What's up? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, and thank you. And who else is here? Jim, what's happening? I got some stuff to talk about, so I'm trying to get through these people. Jim, good to see you. Thank you for the hello. Miss you. I missed your first one. Where's the first one? Miss you. Oh, happy Thursday. There we go. Oh, no, that's not the first one. There's the first one right there. Hello, Miss you. Always good to see you. And do my mouth like that. And getters, big ups to Smack Lords. Hi to who? What's a huh? Big ups to Smack Lords. Yeah, hold tight. Yeah, whatever he said. Now, Super Chat Charlie hasn't smacked anybody in a long time. I don't think I've smacked anybody in a long time either. Maybe we need to start smacking people. Charlie. I think that's his advice to us. Jeffrey, face green, smiling. I'm digging it. I'm digging what Jeffrey's into right now. Nathaniel, what's up? Hello, M to the Eichel. That's nice. That rolled right off my tongue. There's Tim. There he is. He's coming up here soon. And Cape Cod Ken's here. What's up? Clowns. There's a clown. The crochet clown right back there with the penis puppet on his head. This makes me proud to be British. Listen to Dean Blunt. No, I don't know what Dean Blunt is doing. I'm not very smart. You're going to find that out, getters. Ready, Jordan Gory, I just like saying your name all the time. Roxy Grandpa is in the house. What's up, Roxy? Gosh, it's good to see everybody. Roxy Dot in the house. I'm going to see Roxy real soon. We got plans. Any new names? Oh, there's my buddy Phil. Nice seeing you last few days, Phil. Stayed with Phil in Virginia, and it was really fun. Heck Far, what's happening? Good to see you, brother. And, oh, yeah, man, look, everybody's saying hi. Oh, Devo 13, what's up? We got Baby Deer running around. Oh, I love that, man. Jealous of you. I would love to wake up and see Baby Deer or go to sleep and see Baby Deer. I'd love to see Baby Deer. Holy crow magnums. Wow, you were here just now. Rachel, my goodness. I've been traveling my ass off, Rachel. And I always see notices come up that you're streaming. I can never catch it. I'm trying. I really want to. I want to catch up on all what's going on over there. I don't even know what's going on. I haven't seen Rob in a long time, even on a screen. So, yeah, thank you for being here, Rachel. Rachel's got a great channel. She doesn't need me to tell you about that, though. She is doing great. She streams at least once a day, I believe. Is that still the case? I believe it is. I think more than once a day, usually I'm noticing. But, damn, it's good to see Rachel. Rachel is one of the first people I met in the vinyl community. Not that I'm really part of that specifically, but I do dip my finger and toes in that thing every now and then, that damn vinyl community. Well, Rachel, it's good to see you. I love that you're here. And Rachel, I don't know if you like that noise stuff I do, but I did release a noise track, which is on a compilation, which I was going to talk about in a little bit, but I'll just talk about it now. Compilation on Black Mold Records, Noise Comp Linked, Volume 1. Here's a little sticker. Nice. And I'm in a little thing called Noise Evangelism Incorporated. Oh, I brought it about there. And the song is Ode to Mrs. Blanche, Grandma, and uses the Grandma's Funeral tape that we love here on this channel. And so there's a video up, and the video is basically how I put together the audio track. Long story. The description of the video talks about it, but it's an interesting way to make a video, I guess. Eddie, good to see you, man. Always. Physical media is my top notch. Oh, no. Tim, it looks like me again. No, you can't do that. You can't post in the chat. So it was posting as you, and then it just started posting as me again. Yeah. I saw you posting a couple of times as you. Now we're having a problem now because I've given Tim some access to things on this channel so he could help me out. But now it's like posting as me and not him sometimes. Rachel, do you know how that works? Maybe you know, because you give people not wrenches, but access to your admin stuff on your channel maybe. And I don't know how it happens. I don't know how it becomes me when he posts. Anyway, trying to catch up here. Let me see. It's been crazy. Move to, okay, now how far is that, Rachel? I should just go check out your channel and find out. But I heard you were moving, and I've seen little clips of you moving. Moving's kind of cool, but it's also a real pain. I love decorating a new place. That's one of my favorite things in life to do, is move into a new place and get to start fresh. For sure. Okay. That's totally cool. Everything's cool. Cool. It's cool to be in school. We're in school right now. I swear we are. But yeah, I did this great road trip, everybody. And I think I've said hello to everybody. Let me bring Tim up here. You ready, Tim? Right on. All right. There's my good buddy, Tim. How long is living?
Hello, everybody. How are you?
I was just going to tell him, Tim, about this road trip. Took this major thrifting road trip, right? Hold on. Charlie's got to get out of the way for a second. So a major thrifting trip, a road trip from Raleigh, North Carolina to DC to see the band Little Big. Then I spent about a half day in DC thrifting from about 9 in the morning until about 3:30. That's a half day for me. That's a full day for some people. It's a half day. So half day, we did that. Then me and my friend Ann went to a concert. Then I drove, I think it was about 5 hours, 6 hours to Bristol, Virginia, where my friend Phil lives. He's in the chat here. Ib Strata, whatever his name is. LB Stratus or what the hell. I can never remember. Anyway, took this major road trip. Started thrifting in DC. Thrifted all the way between DC and Bristol. Went to Salem, Virginia. Thrifted my ass off there for hours. And finally made it to Bristol. Got up the next morning. Thrifted all day, all night. Next morning, thrifted all day. Went to see Vixen. Got up the next morning. Drove home. Thrifted on the way home. It was intense, man. My cuticles were all like cut up and falling apart, and my fingernails were disgusting. It was great. It was great. But look, the fruits of my labor are back here. That pile of stuff back there, all that stuff in the corner, a couple of crates of records, a few boxes of CDs, cassettes, all that stuff. That's what came home with me. I just shot and edited a whole video today showing every piece of that, mostly very briefly, but it's still 15 minutes long. But it shows everything, and it's a major haul. It's the most major haul I've had in years, Tim. I couldn't believe it. Now, that doesn't happen all the time. We've gone thrifting, Tim, and that doesn't happen all the time.
Exactly true. Yeah, no control.
What's that?
You never have control over what you're going to find. I mean, it's just.
Well, I know. It was so weird, though. Phil can tell you. It was like every store, we were like, I can't believe how much stuff we're finding. Because, like we'll go to several stores sometimes and not find anything. But this was like one after the other, no matter what city we were in. Boom, 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 boom. I even found something at that outlet, that Goodwill outlet, where everything's just in a bin, all scrambled up, and people dig through it. Found a rare prog record there from Canada. Totally weird. So anyway, Tim, people are asking, what's behind you? Well, yeah, I'll tell you who's behind him.
Gene.
It's Conscious.
But yeah, we got
Conscious.
Peter Gabriel, Bootsy, Violent Femmes.
Oh, wait, let me make you big, buddy. Hold on. There we go. Now you can see what's going on.
Yeah. Peter Gabriel, Bootsy, Violent Femmes in Asia. And I'm just now realizing, you can't even see the autographs. But anyways.
They're all autographed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Tim has a rotating wall of art behind him every show. Hold on. Boom. Yeah, actually, I think that whole wall there is autographed. Well, except for a couple of things, but most of that is autographed in that corner. I don't know why it's important.
And
I don't
people
even
that
know why.
haven't been there downstairs, don't forget, like your kitchen wall right around your fridge. You got a killer autographed wall there.
Yeah, there's a lot of autograph walls down there, but it's I don't know why I'm such an autograph collector. I guess I don't collect them if I don't get them, right? I don't really buy autographs, but it's just something about that. I don't know. It's so rock and roll to have an autograph thing. It's always been a rock and roll thing. It's not like even I value the autograph as much as it's just like a head. It's like hunters putting the head of the animal on the wall. Except all I got to do is get their signature. I don't have to have their head.
I mean, it's the experience, I think, isn't it?
It represents an experience, but I don't know. The autograph thing really sometimes isn't really much of an experience. It's almost like you could tell it's a hassle for whoever's like, it's like they just want you to get out of there.
But I mean, we have some good stories like the Killing Joke, Sum 41. I mean, come on, there's some good stories.
We have good stories, but not everybody who gets autographs has those stories. But I'm just saying, yeah, for me, it represents that. But it's just such a rock and roll thing. The whole autograph thing. Ever since I was a little kid, I liked autographs. When I would go to those car shows, remember those car shows in Ohio, Tim? And they would always have a special guest, like
Autorama.
The guy that played Hulk or the guy that played Fonz. And so the Fonz was there one year. Totally bummed me out because I wanted his autograph. I had a little autograph book, a little fake denim cover autograph book, blank pages in it, and it said autographs on the outside. And so I tried to get Fonzie's autograph, but first of all, he wore a turtleneck sweater to the damn thing and not a leather jacket. And he introduced himself as Henry Winkler. What? I was trying to figure out what a Winkler was. I was trying to figure out, did I just hear a bad word? Is this guy going to show me his Winkler? Who's Henry? Where's the Fonz? So anyway, and then he just proceeds to not sign things for people, but he has a stack of pre-signed photos that he's selling for $5 each. I did not get one. I went home with my autograph book unsigned. I was a little less of a Fonz fan that day.
I was going to say, you no longer cared about the Fonz.
I was still a Fonzie fan, but not much of a Henry showing his Winkler.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, what's a Winkler, says Miss You. So that was, I don't know how we got on that subject, but yeah, autographs are a weird thing. Now, speaking of autographs, see that segue? Boom. Now, I saw two bands, Little Big and Vixen. And so Vixen, Little Big, I did not get autographs. Didn't meet the band. Great show, though. Now, Vixen, on the other hand, is an all-female band. I'm going to make you just a tad smaller.
Yep.
Okay. All-female band from the 80s. They had a big song, Edge of a Broken Heart. The only original member still in the band is this girl right here, Roxy. Roxy's awesome, and she looks just about the same. So Vixen was around for a while. I don't know what happened to a couple of the members, but the singer and the person who formed the band with Roxy passed away some time ago, not very long ago, actually. In any case, I got this signed by Roxy, right? And a big Sharpie, big wide Sharpie. I had this for years, but no 7-inch in it. I just had this that I found at the thrift store years ago. Almost forgot I had it. So the new singer for Vixen used to sing for this band, Femme Fatale, right? And there's a story about how I got this record from my thrift trip, and it's amazing. You won't believe it. And so after I got it, I took it to the show, and then Lorraine, the new singer of Vixen, former singer of Femme Fatale, signed it for me. She's really cool, and great to watch on stage. They killed it. And oh, look, I just happened to be walking on stage. I was following Lorraine to the backstage, and this was laying by the drum kit. And I was like, oh, yeah, because all the fans had taken the rest, the other ones by the amps or by the monitors. Oh, and then wait a second. I got a tour shirt. I'll probably wear that next Thursday for Vixen. Then I got little stickers from them, Racing to Heartbreak, and the killer logo with the fox. So that was, that's my little story. Oh, speaking of Little Big sticker. And this shirt, rock on. I love Little Big. They were great. I mean, it's not a typical concert, that kind of thing. The pop music with the drum machines and all that stuff. But not even drum machines, just backing tracks probably. But still a fun time. Look at this weird ticket that we got for getting in the Vixen show. We were on the guest list, and the venue was very strange. I don't know, the venue... People that run the venue, I don't know if they've done a lot of rock concerts. I'm not quite sure what was going on there, but security was a little lax. And so, not that they needed security. Everybody was well behaved. But this is what they gave me and my friend Phil to get into the venue. It was like a handwritten pencil. There's our seats. Artist guest. And that was our backstage pass too. But yeah, that was crazy. So autographs. Hey, there's Mr. Bizarro. And speaking of which, Mr. Bizarro will be streaming after this, I assume. I didn't look on his page to see if he had made an announcement, but I'm guessing he did. And speaking of which, Aaron, thank you.
My.
Now, this showed up a few days ago, Aaron, and it was soaking wet when it showed up here because it was raining. It was pissing down. And so see how wrinkled it is? It was wet when I got it, but hopefully everything's good inside. And I'll open that in a little bit. But yeah, good to see you, Aaron. Oh, Tim posted now. How did you post as you, Tim?
How did I post what?
How did you post as you?
It only does a fluke every so often. I don't know.
This is weird. Okay,
yeah.
But well, it looks like something's changed, and so that's
no, because like of all the posts, I did maybe 30, and one showed up as you.
Hey, what's a little bit lax? What does that mean?
Just a little bit lax.
He's not talking about buffering or anything, right?
I don't think so. I don't know. What's that? What do you mean, Phil?
No. Well, I shot video of the whole show for him. I wanted to do something for him, get the word out there. They were great, man. Really nice people. Julia, the bass player. Julia, the bass player, is really funny. I don't know if you saw in the video. If you saw the Vixen video I put up, Julia keeps shooting me the goat and other signs. Put the bass in my camera. It's pretty cool. I like when people ham it up like that. Grown man, oh my God. Please. I mean, you get it. You don't have to audition, dude. You win. Mikey Bananas is the new Mr. Cash. Maybe we can call you Mr. Gash. Mr. Trash. We can do anything we want, really. But grown man, Mikey, what's happening? I have, I've been on the road for days, and I'm not caught up with all my YouTube. I haven't seen a Vinyl Richie video in forever. I didn't see Ryan Kidd stuff. I did see Grown Man's video he did on cassettes. I did watch that. That was cool. Grown Man Record Night did a great cassette video. Hey, Scotty Strychnine is saying hello to Bananas, and then Zeb is saying Music Concrete. Do a full EP. Yeah, I'm working on it, Zeb. He's talking about the noise track.
And I got to jump in oh, hello. You were just talking about him. Vinyl Richie, like he's getting mellow. I have seen his recent streams, and yeah, he's
when you start making money,
he's
chills
changing
you out.
I mean, not this bad.
Making money chills you out. He's monetized now. He's rolling.
Yep.
I mean, you see the castle I can afford from YouTube. Yeah, if this was YouTube, if YouTube paid for this house, I don't think I would have fiber optic internet.
No, I think it would be like Marty's original house that was on the front step.
Speaking of Marty, that's a pretty good house. It's got heat. Speaking of Marty, I have a little update. Okay, Marty, I found, loves soft paper. And by that, I mean maybe a third of a roll of, paper towels. One of his favorite toys in the world. He'll tear it up. He'll chew on it. He'll bite it. He'll pull pieces off of it, kick it. And I dropped a napkin the other morning. I was down in the kitchen, dropped a napkin on the floor. He grabbed it, just starts tearing it up. He loves soft paper, not like a piece of paper, like writing paper, but tissues or paper towels or stuff like that. He loves it. So I'm thinking about letting my paper towels and my toilet paper go down to almost nothing and then throw it to him and let him just go for it. If you could just buy rolls of toilet paper and paper towels as cat toys that just have a few rolls of paper on them, man, great cat toy. I could probably package my almost used up rolls of paper and sell them as cat toys.
But I'm sure he'd probably be fine with a full roll as well, because
but that's not financially
smart. Oh, I agree, but the cats and dogs seem to love them here. So
well, see, here we go. Now it's back to me. What is going on, Tim? Just you can't comment. You just got to tell people on the screen, but not
Yeah.
all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do
That's
it, man.
weird.
Something's wrong. We got to change something. It's weird.
Weird. It is.
Yeah, so I have there's lots of stories that came out of this thrifting trip. And as I recall them tonight, I will tell them. But should I open mail first? I'm going to open this from Aaron, from Mr. Bizarro. Look, I have an official letter opener here to do this, right? Professional. But look, this thing looks like it's been underwater. Probably has. But it was really raining hard that day. Oh, yeah, dig it. I got me a little sticker. I love stickers. That's going on the front door. Is it focusing? Oh, wait, let me make me big. Hold on a second, brother. Where's the damn thing? Where's my damn mouse? Oh, here it is. Right. Oh, okay. National Lampoon's Xmas Vacay. Shooters full. Oh, that's good. That's nice. Very cool. That focused well. That's probably my first tattoo right there. Probably going to be my first tattoo.
I'll hold you to it.
Wait, let me show you this while we're here. This is the great stuff. Look at that. This is great, man. This is going to last me for a minute. Thank you for this. It looks like it survived. Doesn't look like any water. Ooh. Oh. Bottom opened up on me here. Hold on a second. I don't want to waste all this good smelling dust that just fell out.
I see. It fell. Okay.
It just had a hole in the bottom of the bag. So
Yeah.
hold on. I'm going to scoop it up in the envelope. I'm not going to waste any of this shit. Hold on. It's a good bit. I should probably just snort it. It smells really good.
Do
Here we go. Yeah, do it.
Everybody's doing it.
All right, there we go. See, I saved a good bit. Look. I saved a good bit. All right, that'll get burned up somehow. I tell you, I ain't wasting that shit. Hey, Paul Conlon's here. Hold on, where's Tim? I got to get Tim back here. Here we go. Paul Conlon, what's up? My friend from the UK. Can't wait to see you, man. Yep, I hope I have time to hang, dude. I really do. I know I'll have time to hang a little bit, but man, my schedule is probably going to be nuts. I'll let you know when I have my exact schedule, Pool. That sticker is so Michael. Yeah, because there's a toilet. Here's another toilet. We love toilets, don't we? I don't really like toilets. I think they're an interesting icon of society.
I kind of think you do like toilets. You do.
Look, I like a good toilet. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not a fan of toilets.
We've been talking about toilets for a minute, you know.
Don't we all? But in different ways.
No, no, we all don't.
Well, everything can be called a toilet.
Well, true.
Oh, well, there we go. As long as the kid gets it, man, that's what matters. I mean, that's for kids. Uh-oh. Did a lamb poop? Is that a lamb poop? I think maybe the poop is the B of that word. All right, now here's what I'm gonna do. Now I've got I kind of need to open these. I really don't want to open these now. Is that bad? Can we open those now? Let's open those now.
And Aaron had a comment that no, here, there we go. No shit. Where's it going?
That's a good one though.
Yeah.
Hey, see? Don't diss toilets. You don't know who's in the chat. Could be some family members who are toilets. That'd be pretty cool. I could be friends with family members who are toilets.
And
I'd love to introduce
DJ Trish.
Okay, here we go. First, I'm gonna do this anti-scene package. Now, y'all know I have a long time love affair with the band Anti-Scene since I was a little boy. So I was just a 13, 14-year-old little boy, 15, something like that. First time I saw them was 1983 at a little punk rock country bar. Well, country bar, daytime, punk rock bar at night. The Yellow Rose in Charlotte, North Carolina, 1983. And I've been friends and following them ever since. Fans of their music also. Guitar player taught me how to play the one chord that I know back in 1983. Oh, yeah. So Anti-Scene, I help them with their website and such. So they've been sending me the merch for a long time in exchange for doing that service for them. And so here's what I got, man. I got some shirts. All right. Anti-Scene. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna make myself a little bigger. Hold on now. Can you do this too? Can you make things?
Yes.
All right. Solo layout. Mute. No. How do I? Oh, here we go. Boop. Okay. So, werewolf design. 40 years. The 40-year anniversary is this year. It's the 50th of Devo, 40th of Anti-Scene. Is that a coincidence? I think not. And nothing on the back. And then there's this one. Apes. Now, Jeff Clayton is a big fan of Planet of the Apes, as am I. Grew up watching that stuff. A friend of mine had a film player, Mark Breckschneider, who you know very well, Tim. He had a film projector at his house, and he also had Planet of the Apes. I think it was the Battle of the Planet of the Apes, because I remember the Jeeps driving across sand, but we would watch it backwards. It was crazy. Look at that. Ugly Americans, here to ruin your groove. Yes, Southern punk rock, y'all. Now look at this. Cream of the crop right here. Look at this. Oh, yeah, reissue. Here to ruin your groove. Yes, ma'am. There they are back in the day there. That's 90s.
Dang, look at how young they are there.
Wow. I know it, man. There's Joe Young, rest in peace, right over there.
Yeah.
He's the guy that taught me how to play guitar, the little bit of guitar that I know, just one chord. He knows more than one chord, but he only taught me one. That's all I had time for was one.
It's all you had the capacity for.
This can be procured at antiscene.com, I believe. But
yes,
if you like punk rock and guitars and a lot of FU in your music, you go listen to Anti-Scene, give them a try.
And as Jeff calls it, it's hillbilly punk.
Oh, yeah, it certainly is. Straight up, like pure hillbilly punk.
It's something else, man. It's a sight to see.
But they can still be friends with Blowfly and Jello Biafra. And one time, Jeff Clayton, singer for Anti-Scene, leader, in charge, head ape, he was messing with people because, sometimes, especially back in the 90s, Anti-Scene shows would attract sometimes like skinheads and like people that, had different views on things than me. So to mess with them once, he played a bunch of reggae and heavy dub right before Anti-Scene came out on stage at the Milestone once. And, the looks that went around that. And if they only knew that he was the one to play it, oh, man, it would have ruined their whole life. So anyway, I'm going to make you appear with me now.
Adrian had a question.
Huh? No, I have not heard anti-herd. I have anti-herd. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've never heard of him.
Yeah, I've never heard of them. They couldn't be before Anti-Scene. No, Anti-Scene meant Anti-Scene, SCENE, like music scene. They were against what was going on in the scene. And the scene was a word that started coming up, and I really never heard it until then. But yeah, there was a music scene back then. It was a punk rock scene, and they were going against the grain of it. Well, not really against the grain, but they were doing their own thing with it.
And Miss U made a comment that I think she just needs to smoke more or drink more of both.
Well, I mean, where's my beer, by the way? Oh, here it is. I'm going to get another one soon. Now, Anti-Scene. Yeah, go check them out. Let me see my list. So I wanted to mention the thing about Marty liking soft paper. And Marty and Miss Meowser are getting along better. Miss Meowser growls at him sometimes, but today they were sleeping really close to each other a couple times in different places. They've been eating next to each other with no problems, but sometimes he'll come up on them pretty quick, like they're a toy, and they don't like that. It freaks them out. So I'm trying to tell him, no, don't do the toy thing with them yet. But he'll like prowl them just like a toy. Eric, wait, is there an Eric Wine and an Eric Wine? Okay, awesome. What's up? I'm getting it straight. I think there's two different Erics with wine in the last name. Right. She's got to be obscene to be upheard. Oh, I forgot about that. That's good. XTC. Great. DJ Trish, what's up? What? Trish, you just sent me something cool, like all those CDs. Those CDs are right over there in a box that I have with all new stuff I've got that I need to listen to. I'm going to listen to them because they're like compilations of certain vibes, certain moods of music, and they will come in handy. Oh my God, that's great, DJ Trish. You're so kind. I'm going to have to figure out some stuff to send you. Oh, now here's Dave. That's one of the best things he's ever said in anybody's chat. You should just say that all the time, Dave, like it's a joke, and just keep saying it. And people are like, what the hell is he talking about? It'd be like, how people react to me most times. What the hell? Dave, the PUA. Now, I don't even know what a PUA is off the top of my head.
Pickup artist.
Ah, nice. I thought it was some kid's term, you know, some newfangled thing. I'm gonna go ahead and open this because I'm excited. We're blowing the first. We're doing everything in the first 30 minutes, and I don't give a damn. I got stories to tell. Whatever. Butter Knives is back. What's up? Hiya. See you at devotional. That's right.
Yes.
Dave the Pooah. Pooah. Now, this is a really cool thing. I don't know what's in here, but I know it's from a guy named Sean who lives in Australia. He watches the channel. He doesn't pop in the chat or anything that I know of, that I remember. But yeah, he found out that I liked noisy experimental stuff like Severed Heads. Severed Heads is from Australia.
And it appears quite a bit thicker than a standard,
Well, it came from Australia. So maybe there's just extra.
I'm just hoping there's a lot of records in there because that should hold 5 with 2 pads.
No, it's probably 1. But he did send me a CD that came from America. He bought it from an American address. It was the Machines one that I showed last time that you said you had heard. Anyway, yeah, it was an experimental band from Australia that was good, like from the 80s, you know, back in the day. So let's see what this is. I'm excited. I don't know what it is, but I know he thinks I'll like it, and it's probably the case. All right, let me make it just a tad smaller so I can get some detail.
Smaller.
Boop. All right, check it out, people. Ooh.
What is it?
Look at that. Oh,
no, there's no pad up front. Oh, and there's CDs up front. What?
oh, look at this. Okay, yeah, record CD, right on.
And no pads. Oh, but it's a box set.
No.
No?
No. Okay, wait. First, here's a CD. What's going on there? What's going on?
Okay.
What's going on there? I don't know what's going on. Tism. Tism or shit. Okay, let's see what Tism's is. This wait, so Tism's the CD. I'm gonna open that, but I'm dying to see it. This is very well packaged. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. Sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. This might take a minute. This is really well taped. I'll try to do it on camera so you can see. Oh, wait. I think we have solved the issue.
A miracle.
I think we can slide it right out, hopefully. Oh, yeah. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh.
Yeah, just do the middle tape, too.
It's because the inner sleeve is taken out of the record. Like a professional music shipper. That's a nice little reusable thing there. Oh, what is this? Okay, hold on. Okay, this is the outer cover. This is the inner. Okay, so outer cover. Dear Gavin, we are the Beatles. You could be Brian Epstein. This is serious, Mom. This is serious, Mom. I guess the band's called This Is Serious, Mom. Now, there's a record with a tape on the cover. Interesting. Maybe that's how it was originally released. So this is Serious, Mom. February. Right, let's see. February 84. Recorded.
What you just showed said August. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait. Recorded August 84, February 84.
Oh, I see down below. Yeah.
And yeah.
Weird.
I guess this came out in March 2021. Let's see what the inner sleeve is. Oh, there's that. The letter. Some things. And then this is a old flyer, I guess, for their performance. Look at that. This is serious, Mom. I can't wait to hear what this sounds like. Now look at how cool this looks. This is one of my favorite kind of colored vinyls, this Coke bottle. That's awesome. It's got a lot of words on that label. I'm not going to even try to read that right now. This is so cool, man. I can't wait. The first song is called Jock Cheese. Jock Cheese.
Oh, no, that's who plays bass guitar.
Oh, gosh. That's even better.
Right?
What's the first song called? It's got to be The Art Income Dialectic.
or diuretic, you know.
Oh, here we go. Track 4 is right up our alley, Tim. What's track 4?
Hold still. Of course, defecate on my face.
Yeah.
I think we wrote that. Anybody
Pus
stole
of
our
the
lyrics?
dead. What about pus of the dead? Oh, what about crime against the spirit? Ooh, pee, poop. Wait. Ooh, poop, doo. Ooh, poopy doo.
Ooh,
Oh,
poopy doo.
doo. Isn't that Betty? Isn't that what's her name?
Betty Boop. Yeah. Boop, boop,
Yeah,
boopy doo.
Wow. I thought it was a poop reference, but now it's a Betty Boop. Well, maybe she's talking about poop.
Well, Betty Poop.
Betty don't poop.
Oh, Betty pooped.
This is so cool, man. What is this? I've never heard or seen this ever this.
I don't want to say it, but I kind of, in a weird way, like the cover.
Well, why wouldn't you? What do you mean in a weird way?
It's a, you know.
What's wrong with weird ways?
It's a little simplistic, but I kind of dig it.
Hey, man. All about simple. I'm trying to open the CD, see if there's any surprises in here. Okay, this is not.
Hey, what's up? Hot Frog.
Oh, Dave, what's up, man? Hold
and
on.
Pearl's here too.
Oh, is that? What's up? Damn, I haven't seen people in a while. Hold on a second. Man. Oh, this damn shrink wrap. Hold on.
Oh, you're ruining it.
It's like ASMR shrink wrap removal. All right, here we go. The inner. Oh, well, that's nothing we can see, really. Bunch of damn. Looks like a bunch of damn naked people. Oh, now here's something. What's this? Earth core.
Can't really. Oh, I mean, yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's an ad for a carnival.
Can't see any of the small stuff.
Global Carnival. Oh, I guess there's little reviews of this band playing. Oh man, that text is really small. Yes. I hope this is online somewhere. I can't read any of that text.
Well, do like we all do and snap a picture with your phone.
Yeah,
and make it bigger.
That's how we do. Well, this is really cool. I got to put this safely somewhere. Oh, with anti-singing record. Sean, I don't know if you're watching, Sean, but that's cool. I can't wait to hear that stuff. That was really cool. All right, I'll bring you back. Oh,
back. And in that case,
now,
maybe I should.
Do you have anything you want to talk about? I'm going to run and get another beer over there.
I don't know. I guess I can. Yeah.
Tell somebody a nice story about what you've done lately.
Let's see. What have I done lately? I mean, the same old. I definitely been doing a lot with detention lately. We are doing a show this coming Saturday that is called a porch rocker, which I'm not sure if other places have it, but Akron's been doing it for, I think, 27 years, and it's pretty mind-blowing.
We have toilet rockers. We have toilet rockers.
144 bands, all different genres, and they're on people's front porches. You know, they sign contracts, whatever. And it's pretty cool. And it's free for everybody. So good time.
Do the people whose porches get used get paid?
No. I think they just sponsor like certain bands. You know, and they don't even always get to choose. Like they'll sponsor and then the committee, chooses.
The committee. That sounds like a good. It's got to be used by about 17,000 bands.
And Mr. Bizarro had a good, read the comment.
Hold on.
He says, Tim, tell a story Pilmer doesn't want you to tell yet. That would be fun.
Oh, I got those too.
That'd be fun.
Hey, man. It's all about supply and demand.
Oh, and I got to learn how to say this. Let's see. Whoa. I'll just put it on the screen. Hey, matey.
Watch that one.
Yep.
Pardon me. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is what we need to do. Positives. Okay, here's the deal. So we asked people, I'd like to know what happened positively since last Thursday when I was streaming on the road in the morning. What has happened positive to you since then in the last week? It can be anything, but start your comment off with the word positive so I know what you're referring to. And let me know something positive that has happened to you. Now, for me, it was obviously my thrift haul. And sorting through that last few days has been really fun and enlightening. And it's really, that's my positive. So let's see, Miss U has that. That's a lot. That's you should be part of the family. I think you are part of the family, Miss U. You can't not be part of the family. See, family checks in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, if you have any positive things, Tim, what's the most positive thing that's happened to you since last Thursday?
Oh my,
There's so many to choose from. Just narrow it down.
I mean, the weather has been phenomenal, and just been like being active outside, hanging out with the kids, the dogs,
Tim,
just enjoying the nature.
Oh, look, DJ Trish has a gig.
Nice.
That's been a long time since I tried to DJ. Hey, wait, is Synth Punk here? Oh, what? What up? Look at that dome. Now, if you were going to be in Devo, Jerry would make you shave the beard off. I don't think you could be in Devo and have a beard. I think you would have to shave it off. Positive, says Peter. I got front row tickets. Oh, yeah, he told me this a couple days ago. Tubes. I love the Tubes. I've seen the Tubes twice. 1983 or 4 and 2001, both times. Awesome. Awesome live band. Awesome band on record, too. Great pop band. Love it. I've discovered great.
He's going to see them in LA as well.
Oh, good. Wait, we're in LA?
Peter Graves.
What do you mean as well?
Because he got tickets there and he's going to see them in.
Oh, he's seen them. I see multiple shows. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I guess he's always going to be in the front row. That's good. No, it's a really cool.
I don't know if he got front row there, but yeah.
Cool band.
Yeah.
Fee Waybill, for Christ's sake. Fee Waybill. Positive. I'm going to see Stinking Lizaveta. Oh, what is that? Progressive prog rock instrumental jams. Oh, see, I like the instrumental part of that. Because usually with bands, it's the vocalist or the lyric delivery that I'm picky about for some reason. Positive. That look how he did that, like kids do. They just shorten it. Pause. I got a pause. We'll just call it pause from now on. If y'all have a pause experience, what's the most pause thing that's happened to you? Pause. Pause. Cause for pause. Vacation, man. What did Aerosmith say about vacation?
It's permanent.
What'd they say? Yeah.
And what did the Go-Go say?
Adrian, I'm buying tickets for Darker Wave Fest. Right on.
Yeah.
Of course I'm going, Adrian. It's a Devo show. I will be there. Yeah. I was the band list is pretty good. I mean, I wish the thing with it's kind of like the same idea as Cruel World, right? It's like kind of a gothy, punky thing, kind of more gothy new wave. But like Cruel World, man, that Susie thing. Oh, I would have loved to have seen Susie. That was big for me to not get to see that. But yeah, Darker Wave sounds like it's given Cruel World a run for its money, and I think it's cheaper than Cruel World, isn't it?
Yes. Don't
tickets start at 20, or or 20 is the highest ticket or something? I don't know.
That I don't know. Yeah.
Positive. What? Cheap Trick.
Yeah.
Oh, who's opening for who? I guess Cheap Trick's opening because Tubes might have some kind of glorious show with props and costumes or something. I don't know. Cheap Trick, man, that's a double header right there. You can't say anybody's opening for anybody there. Vincent says got a clean bill of health. All right. That's great. Well, I can't believe it after being here for more than 24 hours. Butter Knives, positive. Not much, but I'm happy I'm on Pilmer stream. Oh, that's really cute. Yeah, well, this guy here likes it. He's going to give Butter Knives a little light up toilet action just for free.
Hey, Charlie Finch.
Charlie Finch. Oh, my Lord. It's been a while. Positive, says Dave. Told my family I want to be cremated when I die. Negative, they scheduled it for Monday. This guy, he Googles jokes all day.
And Adrian came up with an answer, Mike.
Being pause. What?
Adrian said $179.
For Dark Wave?
Yes.
What was the $19 I saw? I don't know. Maybe it was $19 down to reserve a ticket or something. I don't know. What are we testing for? Man, you name it.
You're positive.
Permanente. Oh, you guys are talking about that. I'm not cool. So pause is pause, positive. Heck yeah. Charlie Finch. Stink. That's a word that not people haven't used that word in a while. I don't think.
Ryan in the house.
179. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where I saw 1999.
Michael
It
Pilmer.
must be a down payment or something. I don't know. Oh, Combustible Edison. I've heard of them. I don't know what they sound like, says Miko. Miko, what's up, by the way?
Hello,
Sarah,
Ryan Kidd.
Where's Ryan Kidd?
That's what I kept trying to tell you.
Oh, dude. Where is he? Hold on. Let me scroll up.
Here. I just put it up again.
What is up before work? Hey, dude. Love. Hey, kid.
What's up, brother?
Kid, I know you might not watch a lot of my videos, but you got to watch this thrift haul I'm going to upload tomorrow. It's long, but you're going to see some stuff in there that you won't believe that I found at thrift stores and flea markets. It's right up your alley, right up your butt, as they say. But thank you, Ryan. Have a good day at work. I'm sorry I missed the stream Saturday. I was at a Vixen concert of all things. So yeah, but I wanted to be there, dude. So yeah, you take care. Thanks for stopping in. We do appreciate your thoughts. You know, thinking to do that right before you go to work is big, dude. That's big. Heck far negative. We're not asking negatives. We're not asking that. We don't do negatives here. We just don't.
But I didn't know about that. So
what? No, about what?
About X having a delay there.
I'm not even talking about negatives. That's your channel.
No.
Oh, down payment. Yeah,
That
so
could
it's
be a
down
positive.
payment. So that's kind of cool because then if you have to bail, you lose $20, right? Like if you can't really go, but if you have an instinct like, oh, yep, down payment, I'll do it. But you could probably like change your mind but not get your down payment back. Is that how it works?
And Mike, look at what Peter Graves just posted.
Wait, that's better right there. That's what I just said. It's a down payment.
No, what Peter Graves just posted. This.
Yeah, okay, but it's a down payment.
So in other words, it's the same as Cruel World.
Yeah. But they're giving Cruel World a run for their money. You know, it's like nothing else has popped up like that.
Yeah. And they need to. Yeah.
Look, he would shave. no, everything. You have to shave everything. Your whole body. Look, you're like Blue Man Group. Zep. Stinking. See, I don't even know this. I gotta pay attention. Shoot some videos, Zep, if you can. Hung out with Fee Wable. Oh, probably very fun and interesting. Darker way, they should get bands like Splotter. Blah, blah, blah. I've heard Caps raise Panic. Now, Panic. Hold on. Panic was a power pop new wave band from the Charlotte area in the 80s. I know that's not the Panic you're talking about, but that's the one I know. Very, very rare thing, though. Charlie Finch, what's happening? Yeah, I need to look up this stinking Liza thing.
I don't know.
Love Bomb. I love that record. So pop, so disco. Wall of Voodoo. Man, that's a big one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at my list really quick. So, yeah, Bob 2 figure. Super 7. I mentioned that. Pardon me. I want to I want to show you something. So when I was in Bristol, Virginia, you can go to certain shops and buy certain things that you can't buy down here in North Carolina. And to buy those things, you can't really buy them. You have to buy other things, and then they give you those things as a gift. It's called an adult share. Right? So all these little shops that have these things people want, you walk in and then you have to buy kind of something else to get the thing you want. So I had to buy these things to get the thing I want. But they're all vintage. Vintage Calvin and Hobbes patch, like a fuzzy fabric patch. And then these vintage Grateful Dead window stickers. You can barely see what they are. The guy sitting in the chair. And these sell on eBay all day long for $15-20 each sometimes. So anyway, I bought these to get what I was there for free, and then I can resell these and get my money back, basically, which is great. Because a lot of places don't offer physical things to take. You know, it's just kind of like this, what do you call it? When you move the things around and the things under it, what's it called? What's that called? There's a word for it. When you put the ball under the cups and you try to guess which cup it's under. Or smoke and mirrors. Oh, it's all a scam, but a scam in a good way. Now, let's see. Okay, he featured an album. That makes sense. Okay, so they're kind of doomy or like kind of a stoner rock kind of stuff, or proggy, or Mr. Bizarro. Aaron gets into a wide variety of that kind of stuff, and he's really into Zappa stuff. Oh, see, look, talking about tours. Now that's another thing I wanted to ask people is sleight of hand. That's what I was. Yeah, it's like a sleight of hand thing sometimes. Not really, technically. I don't know what I'm talking about. Shell game. That's what it's called. It's kind of like a shell game sometimes, getting that stuff. And I was talking to some places about, you guys should have records and tapes and CDs for people to take as the items, because a lot of times it's just such bullshit items, but it's like lollipops sometimes, where it's like, a piece of gum, it's like dumb stuff. But vintage stickers and records, tapes, and CDs, that makes sense to me. Gun shell says, yeah, it's a gun shell game. That's America. That sounds like America. So next gigs. That's what I was wondering. People were mentioning concerts. What's the next concert everybody's going to? Mine is probably going to be. Well, it might be this outdoor festival here, James Stop. Is that my butt? I think my butt is barking. That's weird.
You're gonna have to get that fixed.
Nah, unlikely.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
So the next one I'm going to is probably this outdoor festival down here in North Carolina called James Stock. I think that's the end of this month. But other than that, I think Soap Girls Chicago is the next show I'm going to see. July.
Mm-hmm. Butt turd, as Sarah Young says.
Popsicle Cannonballs, is that a band? I hope. Butt turd, is that a band? Sarah, you are really good with the one-liners there. Midland, best country band. Wait a second, I've heard of Midland. I might have sold something of Midland on eBay or something. Wait a second, is that a country band? Oh my goodness. My ass is really going crazy.
I told you my hemorrhoids are acting up.
Every time my ass sees the mailman, it goes crazy. I don't know why it does that. I think everybody's ass does that, though. I think it's just an ass thing. If you own an ass, it's going to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what else do I have to talk about here? Next gigs. Yeah, I want to know that. Oh, here we go. Outlaw Festival with Willie Nelson. I can't believe he's still around. That's so cool. I would like to see Willie Nelson. And that one song that Robert Plant did that was a big pop hit for him. You know, it was.
What do you mean one song?
It had, but it was just one in particular. It was very. It was really soothing.
Principle of the moment.
But our
I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood.
Okay, maybe that was I'm in the mood for a melody. I'm in the yeah. I think because it has the start to it, and Devo's front of house guy Paul Hager uses it to tune the system every Devo show. So that's why I like it, because it reminds me of right before a Devo show.
And it's not that, but yeah, it's an amazing song. And I just want to say to
maybe
DJ Trish, he was asking about Roxy. Roxy is here, DJ Trish.
Well, she was here earlier. I don't know if she's still here. She's working hard these days, but she's doing better. You know, every day is better, and it's going to all work out. Roxy Dot will be fine, and she'll be here in July. First one stream at least from North Carolina, and then we're going to probably stream on we're taking a long road trip, you guys. A long road trip in July. It's going to be crazy, but I got to do it. For one of the reasons for the road trip is that we're testing out a bunch of equipment that we're going to take on tour with Devo. Battery backup packs and hard drive backups and stuff like that. Chargers. Big Log. Maybe that was it. That's it. And that is a weird name for a song.
And it's a great song.
And it's great to have a big log. Here we go. 7-inch
no
Mecca with black costumes. There's a skip in the CD.
And Charlie Finch had something to say also.
Let's call particles. Ain't nothing wrong with particles. Let me look on my little text list here, because I had some links here and I totally forgot to.
And Peter, that's Robert Palmer.
Did you put up a link to the noise track?
I did not.
Okay, I'll do it right now. Okay, guys, I was talking earlier about this noise track I did. It's like 2 minutes long. Maybe after the stream, or maybe even during the stream, you want to go check it out. It's the first song I think that I've been in a lot of bands over the years, but it's the first song I think I've ever written, performed, recorded, produced, everything. First time ever. And, look, take it with a grain of salt, because it's not the best song, but it is noise, and it does have to do with grandma. So there's the link to that if you want to see it. And it got released on a compilation called Noise Comp Linked Volume 1. Noise with a Z. I spelled it wrong in my video. I put an ad up for the thing, but I used an S, of course, because it was late. I was trying to get it done.
And I know the answer, but anyways, there you go. Paul was asking a question, as a few people were.
Oh, Jeff Friedel. Jeff Friedel, our good friend Jeff. Cups and balls. Yeah, but log, I don't think of that when I think of log. Just because I'm juvenile, I guess. I just don't, my brain doesn't work as quickly as other people's. Doesn't retain information like other people's. Peter Gabriel in September. That sounds cool. I wonder if he goes back to the weird stuff, makeup and being kooky. What? Fred Armisen. No, not Fred Armisen. That was a one time. That was a one-time thing. It was a really good that he stepped in when he did.
And Peter Graves is saying something, Michael.
I open up. The soap girls are in Flagstaff tonight. What? Oh, dude, I've been talking about this tour forever, y'all.
You should have gone.
Oh, man. Shit. How do you know you'll be late? How late? Oh, man. I'm taking a long road trip to see him, man, for 2 days. But I'm going to see him like 4 or 5 times in a row. It's going to be crazy.
And in Wisconsin, like of all the places, I suppose.
But it's going to be great to test all this equipment because I got to get used to shooting a bunch of footage, and then that same night before I go to sleep, downloading it all to a hard drive, getting the camera ready for the next day, and then doing it every night because some of these shows in Europe are one after the other. Germany one night, Oslo the other night, or whatever, on Norway the other night. It's just boom, boom, boom sometimes. So I'm not going to have a lot of time to, and the camera and the phone only holds so much video. So every night
that equipment usually you can set it up. It will automatically download.
What equipment? What
equipment? You're discussing. I thought you said.
I'm just saying my phone and then dumping it.
Oh, you said equipment. Okay.
Well, I'm just trying to. I'm reading comments. Sorry, I'm trying.
I knew.
I just want to run through everything with that equipment on that kind of schedule. Boom, boom, with the soap girls, where if there's a big mistake or problem, we can't shoot the show, then it's okay. But Devo, it wouldn't be okay. So I want to run through all the problems that we might be able to have because we'll be driving from show to show every night. And
yeah, but I mean, the first 2 aren't far apart.
I think they're all pretty close. We're not going to the one in Minneapolis. So we're going to stop. We're going to stop before the Minneapolis show. We're going to go home.
No, but like I can't remember the first one. Roxy said she's not going to make that one. She'll make the second.
The first one.
I don't remember. I think it's the 7th or the 9th.
No, we're going to make the Chicago. That's the first one we're making. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you the schedule. Here we go. It is just so everybody's okay. Oh no, that's the wrong text. That's you, not her. Okay, here we go. The schedule is we're going to leave here probably on the 6th, 7th at the very latest, but the 6th, we're going to start driving to Chicago. We're going to get a spot to sleep between here and Chicago. Next day, get up, go again, hopefully get to the city, Chicago, before the 8th, which is the show. So get there on the 7th night, 8th, get up and go to the show. And then we have shows through the 13th of July, and then we go home on the 14th. And 15th, we drive home. So it's like a 13-hour drive. We could probably do that in one stint if we needed to, if we split times. But I think it's just safer to do 6 or 7 hours, stop, and then do 6 and 7 hours the next day. So that's what I'm planning for, is to get that buffer in there so that we have 2 days to travel. Because then we're going to be thrifting. I'll be working. I'll be hopefully making money doing that. So
and I will not be going to the Chicago one. I'm just doing the Wisconsin's.
Okay. Well, not all of them, or no?
Well, Roxy said she couldn't do one of them. So
yeah, we're not doing the last one.
Okay.
It's the festival.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's the big one because Guar is going to be there, and all these cool bands and bands that I know are going to be there, like that I know now. And it just doesn't make sense because the other shows are close. Because there's a show in between there in Minneapolis. It's like a 6-hour drive out of Wisconsin, I've been told, and then they have to go back the next day, and it's like, oh, that's grueling.
Well, I told you their whole schedule. I was looking at it. And it's
yeah, me too. That's why, I looked at it and I was like, I can't do that. I just don't think it's a good idea because it's just set up for failure. And then what if they don't make it to the festival somehow, and then we're there for it? And it's like, oh, yeah, just be pain. So I'm just doing the shows that are close in Wisconsin and the Chicago. Chicago just happens to be.
Paul says good night. He's heading out.
Oh, Paul. Yes, it's very late. Paul, we'll see you soon, buddy. I can't wait.
Take care, Paul.
Later, buddy. Paul Conlon. I've had a few drinks with him in the UK over the years. Now, I don't know. Synthpunk, and when the NECA deal came around, I had just started hanging out with Devo. Well, I was helping them, but I was not working for them per se. But right at the end of the project, I was brought on to kind of oversee kind of stuff like that. So I don't know who approached who. I'm guessing NECA approached Devo. That's typically how it works. So I came in at the last minute to approve some of the prototypes, and I had them change a few things. Like they were going to make Mark with black glasses, and it looked like Elvis Costello, really. And then they needed Josh Freese's face fixed because Josh Freese is in that set. I sent him photos of the band's faces, but that was it. That's all. I didn't know how it came about. But typically, all these places, Funko, Super 7, they all reach out to us.
Right. And he had one more question for you.
I don't know.
It's right there. Oh, you didn't.
I don't know what the answer is. Yeah, you could look. You could do it. You could do a scientific research thing. You can go to this site called Huboon.com, HUBOON.com. It's basically the Devo Live Guide, and it's got a record of every show they've ever played. So you can go through there, get all the venues, and do a little research and figure out which one's the biggest. But that's a lot of shows to go through.
And Devo 13 mentioned, and like, shoot, if this stuff starts happening, then I'll start collecting like crazy. Because
Super 7 Crowdwork and Sparks figures next. Oh man, like I've tried to get them to do a few things.
I mean, if they would start doing that, like I don't want to collect that kind of stuff, but I would.
But they've done some pretty off the wall stuff. I mean,
yeah,
there's a Napalm Death. I mean, like, but they won't do Carcass, I don't think. Well, Carcass doesn't really want to do it. I don't know, for dumb reasons, but I think Carcass would be great. I think Zig Zig Sputnik would be off the chain.
Yes.
Off the chain.
Oh,
now, but see, they might have approached some of these bands, and some of the bands probably aren't interested. That's all I could figure. I don't know why you wouldn't be interested in being immortalized as a little action figure.
Right.
Like, for people who grew up on action figures, that's like big. That's big.
I mean, like,
Space junk.
But like, put that all that Star Wars crap in the side. Give me all my
on eBay
rock shit. Yeah, come on.
Or put it in a fillable lamp. That's what I did.
Now just sell that shit.
Well, I sold a lot of it, but not all of it. It does look good in a fillable lamp. A fillable lamp was something you could get at Target a few years ago, but maybe still could. But it's just a circular lamp, glass lamp that's see-through, and you can put stuff in it. Junk drawer, action figures. Old expired medicine.
He like, no joke. Like, he's got, I think, 5 of them, and
5 or 6. Yeah,
they're pretty incredible. Like, Mike, you have to show them one of these times.
They were $20 each back years ago, 5 years ago.
But it's like so cool. Like, the stuff that's in there. It's like, I remember from his house. When we first knew each other. It's like, yeah, it's crazy. What's
really cool about him is you can take a junk drawer literally with all the little pieces of toys or whatever, like just parts and pieces, and just dump it in there, and it looks great. Like keys, parts of things, jewelry, whatever. My class ring is in one of those. I don't know why I got a class ring. I think it was just I thought I had to, but it's in there. I think one of my first girlfriends got it from me when I just went to college or somewhere around there, and had it for 20-something years, and finally sent it back to me recently. I don't know if you want this. I'm like, why did I get a class ring? How dumb.
Yeah, I got one, and I think it got thrown out. So whatever.
Got thrown out. Well, one day, maybe it'll be worthwhile to own that ring, but I don't see.
Yeah, I doubt it.
It's so dumb, and it was. I remember how frustrated it was because I couldn't. There was because you had to pick from a bunch of stock things, and I was like, nothing really says it for me. There's no devils, there's no lightning bolts, there's no rock and roll stuff. No skulls. It's like all this horse shit. So I got some kind of designy thing, like a pen and a graph. I don't know, some kind of architectural shit. I don't know what it was. The closest thing to art I could find. That wasn't like theater art and like the happy, sad theater faces. I could.
Yeah.
Now if they would have had band logos, my ring would have been hot. What if you can get a band logo under the jewel stone? I think bands should start doing it. Do kids still get rings? I don't think they do.
No, like shoot, wedding rings are rubber now.
That's a whole different story. But do kids still get class rings? And when did that stop?
No, I'm saying I don't think anybody does.
Why did it stop? Or why did it start anyway? Why did it stop?
I don't know.
Look, Haul ass. That's a good. Wait, was it Severed Heads or an offshoot project of Severed Heads? I think it was an offshoot project of Severed Heads called Haul Ass. Or maybe it was Severed Heads. Fuck, I gotta look that up now. I can't remember. But Tom Eller did something called Haul Ass. Or Haul's Ass? Something like that.
And speaking of Severed Heads, was hanging out with my friend Angie and Dave last night, and he was bringing up Severed Heads. I'm like, you gonna be on the stream? I don't know if you guys are here. Say something. I
like Severed Heads. I hope your classroom came from Jostens, the goats. I don't know what that means, but I would get a goat on it if they had goats. Skulls and crosses, and you couldn't get them upside down.
No, like
you get across easily.
It was all predetermined, like weird, stupid crap,
or just sports thing, like a football or a basketball or a book or a.
Mine, I could get like music notes.
But it was like
just lame.
It was dumb looking music notes.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a skull music note with blood dripping off it and a lightning bolt.
Yep. And I picked a color, it had nothing to do with anything because it's just the color I wanted. And
imagine if you can get back then in '86 when I was graduating, if I can get a Crass logo, the little black flag logo on one side, the Dead Kennedys logo, that would have been.
If it had all our groups, hell
that would have been under the stone. And the groups could have made a little money off that little bank. Okay, so nobody knows why class rings stopped or if they did stop, because I haven't heard anybody mention a class ring since the '80s. It doesn't happen anymore, right? Hey, Laverna, who are you? I like you. What is that?
Laverna.
What is that? Laverna, are you? What is that? A snake in your hand? What is that? What is that next to her head?
I can't.
In the avatar.
Yeah, I'm looking back.
Is that a praying mantis head? What is that? I don't know what that is, but I like it, Laverna. Yo. Oh, what? A question mark? That would have been great. Hey, you wear them wherever they fit.
Yeah. I don't know. Where do you wear them?
Best answer ever. Best answer. Or you know what? Class war rings would be pretty cool. You can indicate your financial class. 86, you youngster. That's right, Robotron Pinball Wizard. Wow, I love the question mark. I would have got that. Class rings, no bells. Holy Christ. Class rings, mystery to me. I don't know why we're even talking about it. It's so dumb. Why was I hoodwinked into buying one of those? Damn it. I know my mom probably didn't want to buy it. What'd she want to spend money on that for? There's no way.
Well, and of course you had whatever. We both had the fake wannabe gold or silver,
Who? Oh, I definitely had white gold or whatever they called it. It wasn't. I don't know. It was white something. Silver.
Mine was called it made it as fake as it could be. It was gold something, but.
Gold is always bad. You never want to wear gold. White people should not wear gold, unless you're like Cher, like that gold outfit she had with the horns. Everything's gold, and that's cool. But gold looks awful.
She's not really white.
Probably silver. Well, yeah, she has a bit of color to her.
She is Native American.
She has a bit of color.
Yes, sir.
One class ringing thingy. I don't know how we got on that topic, but I'm still wondering, do they exist and why not?
Yeah, the only class ring I'm happy about, well, not even happy, but I have my mom's and it's solid gold. So those are nice. But
one class war that I'm happy about is the Dills song. That's great. And then DOA covered it. I heard it first through DOA. Let it be known.
Mm-hmm.
Class war, this war, that war, class war. Now, let's talk about Art Devo. Are there Devo fans in the house? Because
doubt it.
Last Tuesday, right before I left town, we announced the Art Devo box set, 3 LPs, 1 7-inch of what's being called predominantly unreleased, because there are 2 tracks, I think, on it that were bonus tracks on the Hardcore Devo reissues a few years ago. But other than that, all new recordings that nobody's ever heard. Some of them were on bootlegs distributed over the years, but these are from the master tapes and way more excellent.
I'm going to say, already unhappy with them.
With who?
Cost.
So you're trying to bring some drama and some negative into my show.
No, but did you know that the Akron ones like sold out already? Supposedly.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't they? They were the most expensive pressing.
No, I mean, no, they were the
Does
solid.
it make sense? It doesn't make sense that the rarest one sold out first. What are you talking about?
They weren't. No, they made the same number of all three.
I don't think so.
That's what it said.
Well, I mean, that one was more
each.
expensive, but that was more expensive, so everybody wants that
But
one.
500 each, and audibly, that kind of color doesn't usually sound the best. So
are we getting into color things now? Talking about color?
Well, yeah.
Well, you take your negative Nancy topic elsewhere, bitch.
Oh. What I'm saying is
I'm going to talk about the positives of this set. I don't care about the cost.
Okay, the positives are
I'm not the cost guy.
Like a lot of stuff that has not been heard, renditions that are beyond. I like that there's the 7-inch as well.
Groovy Lisa, wait a second. That's really great. Congratulations, Groovy Lisa. You get a complimentary toilet lighting by our infamous Super Chat Charlie here with his Black Mold Records advertisement. I wish he had one of those street arrows that you would dance with. You know, that people would flip them around. Charlie could flip that shit around. Look, watch. Oh, no, he couldn't do it.
Yeah, not that he could do it well, but
he's not very good at it, but he can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, that sign's gone. Now, Groovy Lisa, good to see you. I think I told you I'm going to be in LA late June. I'm not going to be there late June anymore. Thank goodness. I'm going to be there late July. So maybe we'll hook up. Maybe we'll go to the Amoeba again. Snazzy. Thank you very much. I heard some of the red vinyl doesn't sound as good. Oh, it's going to sound good.
No, I don't know.
Red vinyl. Wait, where's red vinyl? What's red vinyl? Oh, well, I showed something on my thrift finds video that's red vinyl, and it's one of the best things I found in the whole trip. Whole trip.
How do you spell whole?
Okay, so can't remember what we were talking about.
You're going to spell whole.
Okay, I blew Vincent's mind. I blew Vincent's mind when I played him a Boswell Sisters from the early 1930s that said rock and roll. And he was like, these are the first people to use rock and roll as a term. He was really freaked out. Boswell Sisters are punk rock. I don't know what you guys think.
Did you play like all your like reefer stuff and everything too?
The Reefer Madness? No, I didn't play everything. There's those Reefer Madness comps that are great, but no, I didn't play everything.
Because there's a lot of early stuff that he has that's insane. And what always blows my mind, the first time that the word F was used in a produced song for mass reproduction was Louis Armstrong in 1938.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, well, rock and roll predates the F word.
Yeah.
Red lips. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so Nathaniel, not really related to your thing, but an art show once, me and my girlfriend did back in the 90s called Red Lips, Red Ass, and it was the Sock Monkey art show. We had a bunch of sock monkeys that we did stuff with. Red Lips, Red Ass. There were T-shirts made and postcards, but
and I don't know like how many of you guys out there know about that, but he literally has an entire and I think there's 2 photo albums with with Sock Monkey.
Oh yeah.
I think like that could be a YouTube because it's really killer, like unbelievable where that monkey has been.
Yeah, it would be in parts certainly because there's a lot of stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of pictures of Chumpy. We took him all around everywhere. Got his picture taken with everybody, and everyone from the Ramones to like Genesis P. Orridge, and I mean, just all kinds of crazy. Guar, Crash Worship. If anybody knows Crash Worship here, you get a nod from me. Respect. Crash Worship. What's the biggest, most famous person? I wonder. Well, Devo, but.
Well, hell, you just said Ramones and Genesis. Come on.
And Lemmy. I got Lemmy.
Yeah.
I got Lemmy to hold him. Oh, and Maria's back. Oh, look, she's back with a vengeance. Oh my goodness, you guys. Boom.
Uh-oh.
Now, you know what this means. This means that I'm going to have to turn Charlie on to serenade.
You just got to rub his backside and he turns on.
Right. Now that's going on. Now watch this. Shit's going to go crazy here in a second. It's going to go nuts just in a second. It's going to go crazy. You guys aren't even going to be ready for how crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh.
Yeah, pretty sure everybody's holding because we got nothing else to do. And anyways, I'll take this moment to say thank you for all the thumbs up. And anybody that has not, we would appreciate it because it's not a clue why, but it really does help and advance
All right.
the ability. So thank you.
There we go. He's in the way. Hold on. I had to go get the cord and everything.
I think we should have had a camera on you, like bending down and getting the cord and stuff.
I had to go behind a door
you know.
to get the camera. But yeah, there it is. So, Marie, thank you for that kind donation. And cheers. We appreciate it. There's the clown alarm that goes off every time somebody sends a donation. And here's the damn Charlie. This Charlie guy's been in my life. This guy's
Is that where we're going?
Since the 90s.
It's a clown alarm now?
Clown alert, clown alarm.
I'm not sure.
Because you have to be warned. You don't like the clown, so I got to warn.
Well, no. I mean, I want to burn that clown, but
you won't because clown alarm goes off whenever you get close.
Oh, it doesn't go off. The things I've done to that clown, it's yeah.
Marie, thank you. We love you. And
that dirty thing.
Thanks for your service to kitties, Marie.
Yes, Vince.
Let's say. Oh, Nathaniel knows Crash Worship.
Yes.
I've seen him 2 times. Once when they were headlining and once when they were playing with AC. If you know what I mean by AC. Seth Putnam was in the band. Yeah. They will burn the place down. Now, they do use bottle rockets, and they do have what looks to be fire extinguisher canisters filled with wine that they spray over everybody. They're usually mostly naked. Once I saw them carrying a girl on a old army gurney, and she was naked with grapes all over her, and they were pouring wine on her, and they were shooting bottle rockets at people in the crowd as they were walking through, but under their legs, like there's bottle rockets shooting under your feet, and people were jumping. A lot of people show up to Crash Worship shows in clothes that can be burned or messed up.
Destroyed.
Yeah, or people just show up naked.
And Marie just did this.
What? Again? Wait a second. I'm trying to figure out. Wait a second. It's 2 separate ones?
Again. Yes.
My goodness.
This one's from the cat.
It's that clown alarm. I love
She wants the clerpies. The clerps.
The clown alarm, really? I mean, people love to be warned about that clown.
I'm not sure that's it, but okay.
Oh, look at that. That's what the people come for. And I did say come for. Miss You.
But you didn't spell it.
I think Miss You's getting hot right now. This is why people donate, because Miss You gets hot when Charlie flashes his eyes. Thank you, Marie. That is way above and beyond. And actually, the T-shirt's going to also give you a little eye there. Ooh. Little eye from the T-shirt guy. Marie, you rule. Gigi. Clown alarm. The clown alarm should be written with capital letters because it's so important. Okay, now I have to get another beer, Tim. Why don't you tell us a story about how you got one of those autographs back there?
Okay.
Because that's why you have it, to remember the experience. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess good ones. I don't know. The one that I guess bigger one that sticks out is Violent Femmes. Saw them, I believe it was like 8-9 years ago at this particular event in Cleveland. And it was a venue that didn't really have a backstage per se. And anyways, I was with my ex-girlfriend's daughters at the time, and they were rocking out and everything else. And anyways, they noticed us and they invited us backstage, even though they didn't have a backstage. And they literally took us in this room where they had.
I like where this is going. I like where this is going.
And it was like It was all and now it's an HBO movie. No, I'm kidding. But they were cool as hell. Yeah, it was a great show, and yeah, we were literally the only ones that quote unquote went backstage. So pretty cool. So that was a good day.
What year was that?
It came up in memories recently. I think like 7-8 years ago, somewhere around there.
Did you say somebody came on your memories recently?
Yeah, but I had them removed.
Okay, thank God. You had the people removed after they did that to you.
Yes, of course.
Please remove these people.
I'm not going to remove the memories. Come on.
Yeah, don't do that. You wouldn't be my longest.
That would just be wrong.
No, I wouldn't be your best friend anymore.
Exactly.
Clowny clown. You're not wrong, but I'm going to write that down in my show. Oh, man. What are we doing here? Why do we waste time like this every Thursday?
Because we can. Because everybody needs to see that there's more people messed up more than they are.
Now, I have to say, I really appreciate the people who showed up for the stream I did when I was driving early last Wednesday morning. It's probably around
crazy
4:30 to 9 in the morning.
It's crazy.
And
I'll be honest, guys, I saw it and I'm like, oh, hell no. Yeah.
Tim's not hardcore. That's one thing you'll find. He's not hardcore.
No
with me, it's got to be hardcore. So yeah, it was great because I didn't listen to one lick of music on the way there, but I just talked to people the whole time. It was great. And the internet was a little iffy here and there, but we got most of it up. Like 2 hours and 40 minutes of it are still up. But yeah, so thank you for everybody who showed up for that. Different time zones, different countries. It was great.
And I'll say on the positive, it's like when Mike drives like distance, it's like, it keeps him awake and very alert. So it like everybody that watches actually helps. And you guys, you interact. It blows my mind.
Well, I mean, they were helping me with directions and finding places to pull over, and
yeah.
So, but going back home, or actually driving from DC to Bristol, it was all music for me, and I was just focused on pulling off at the right place to. Oh wait, did I stream then too? I may have streamed then too because I think somebody told me that Salem was the place to go. Yeah, I was streaming then too. I thought because Wednesday I didn't stream. It was Thursday.
I was gonna say I already saw one.
It was Thursday morning not going to DC. It was Thursday morning. I probably left around 7 in the morning, East Coast time from DC, and then I got to Bristol at 3:30 or 4. No, later than that. 6 or something. Anyway, I got there after thrifting in Salem, and people were guiding me to the town that made most sense to thrift at before I got to Bristol, and it really helped a lot.
No sleep, Joe.
Oh wait, toothbrushing.
Formal charges.
Yeah, it's formal here. This is we got scripts, we got notes, we got makeup people, we got wardrobe.
Yeah. Roxy, a little gloss over here.
I can't wait till Roxy's back here on the stream next month. I think it might be right around the 5th or 6th or
no, it's the 8th. And you guys are going to miss the 9th, the show of the 9th, but you're going to see the one at the 12th.
Oh, I got to show you guys something. So Cricket has found a new place to sleep in the house, and this just happened today. Okay, hold on. Disappear. Okay, look. It's in a bunny head. Wait, let me make myself big real quick. Oh, guys.
Wait, is that still on the?
It's just laying on a desk.
Is that on the ledge?
It's just laying on a desk near my bed. It's a little. It's a little bright. It's a little blown out for some reason on the screen. But see, she's in the bunny head.
Hey, Roxy, you may not want to put that on again.
Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Oh my!
I've never seen a cat in a bunny head like that.
No, me neither.
Oh no, that wasn't the one Roxy wore. No, she wore one that was just her face, front of her face. This is the one I got from my gay buddies.
Oh!
And they left that rabbit head over here when they housed my stream once, but they never.
I know. Yeah.
I don't think they wore the rabbit head once. They just left it here, and I was like, "Well, it's mine now." And they said, "Well, we only need it for Easter." And then this Easter, they never came and got it. So I'm like, "Ha! I got the rabbit head." And now it's Cricket's bed, so there's no way.
That whole night was a train wreck, anyways.
What do you mean?
When they came.
Well, that's why they come, to make it a train wreck. Do you think that's not the purpose? That's the reason. the reason for the season. Now, see this mic stand of mine. I need to tighten it up because it's drooping.
Yeah. Well, I see it's wobbling.
Well, it's because the whole table wobbles.
Oh.
It's all connected to this, desk. Now, what is going to happen between now and next Thursday? I'm just catching up on work. Catching up on.
Well, hold on, Mike. Allow me to interrupt for a second.
Yeah.
Is there anyone here that would like to be part of a noise stream?
Happening in 15 minutes.
Yeah, happening in 15. I was ready 2 weeks ago with an instrument that everyone wanted me to bring out of the, whatever. And I dug, but, all good. But we need 4 people to join a stream. So type in noise, capital word, your capital letters, if you are interested.
Well, tell them what happens in case they don't know.
What happens is we independently together vibe with, it can be either coins in a jar, it can be marbles in a bowl, it can be joints in a brass container, it can be anything, to just make a sound and just do it together, and we form sometimes some beautiful music. Sometimes it's pretty horrible. I don't think it's ever been beautiful music. No. I disagree.
Okay.
Sometimes it like, and it's been a while, but
look, we have one.
All right. That's the start.
So Mr. or Mrs. Crittenden, do you understand? This means you will come on screen. You'll have your camera live. Doesn't have to show your face. Show maybe what you're doing for noise, but you have to have your camera up. You can't have just your avatar. Are you still interested? And if so, here's what we'll do. We will put this invite in the chat. Now, this is if you want to join us for noise.
I'll grab something. Hang on a sec.
Join us on screen for, noise. And here is the link. What will happen is if you click that, click that.
Hey, Miss You, how many is that?
You'll be backstage. I'll be able to see you, but you won't be seen by anybody else until I bring you on screen, and I'll ask you if you're ready to be on screen. So anybody wants to make sound with us, here's Aaron's opinion. That's great. I agree. Can't help no cam. See? Get a cam. Point it at your hands or your feet or whatever's making noise, or just point it at a toilet. I don't care. I just don't want the avatar because it's boring. Okay, so no noise. We had one maybe, and then it was done. It's okay. But I got to tell you, I'm a fan of noise. Oh, bummer news. Thought I got a really cool spoken word thing to use for noise on this thrifting trip, but I listened to it today. Turns out it's all subliminal. I thought the whole tape, it was supposed to teach you how to harness energy and be more whatever active. It's just music, and then supposedly there's like subliminal things in there to tell you to be more energetic.
No, it tells you to put on the harness and you are going to be the work mule.
Whoa. Now you're getting into another website or something that maybe you've gotten confused with another stream you frequent.
Oh, it's not confused.
Oh shit. Oh, what did I get myself into here?
You are it.
All right. Join us on screen for noise. Okay, no, can't help. No. Okay. Well, holy cow, you is ESQ? Well, I guess. All right. One story I got from this thrifting thing. So, thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. I was just noticing we got pretty good numbers there. So, for this dork community channel, one of the things that happened, I went to this one flea, and I didn't talk about this in the thrift store video I'm going to put up.
And I did. And I just noticed nobody can even see my shirt.
Well, of course not. There we go. Devo. No matter which way you go, it's all Devo.
It is.
So the one guy had a stall at the flea market, and it was this flea market that we thought was completely deserted, closed down on a Sunday. It was one of those flea markets you walk through, and it's just stall after stall is just not open, and it's just corridors of nobody and depressing. Well, one stall was open, and it was a big one, and it was full of junk. It was totally unorganized. I was like, this is the place. I got to go in there. I went all the way to the back, found a ton of records, tapes, CDs, 8-tracks, tons of stuff, lots of sealed stuff. And the guy that ran the place, I think his name was Dusty, and he was in a wheelchair, big guy with a beard and a wheelchair, a motorized wheelchair. And he zipped back there, and I was like, yeah, what's the prices? What's going on? He was like, well, that was all owned by my brother. And he sold music, and he was really particular about the prices, but he's been gone for a while, and I need to get rid of it. I mean, this stuff had a layer of dust on it when I walked up to look at it. All the cassettes and boxes, they were just dust. And he's like, I'll make you a good deal. So I ended up pulling 47 things, records, tapes, CDs that he said were $1 or $2. Some of them maybe higher. 47 things out. And I said, okay, I got 47 things. What kind of deal can you give me? He's like, give me $25. I was like, damn. Holy shit. He was like, I'm just glad to be getting rid of it to somebody who likes music. So it was cool, but it would have been sitting there for years, man, years. I'm saying probably since the mid 90s, because most of the stuff was dated mid 90s or before. So yeah, it was cool. It was cool. That hardly ever happens, It's and it's, wow, I was expecting he'll give me a break. He'll charge me $40, instead of 47 or 35, but 25. I was like, yeah. Rock and roll gods were looking at me and saying, yes, you will find the stuff on this trip.
And I have no idea what this means, but Anne just texted me saying that she will join as soon as she's done working. I don't know what that means.
The devil.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. And like, does she know? Yeah, it's 24 minutes.
I have a funny Vixen story to tell from the Vixen show. So there's this band that opens for Vixen. I forget what they're called, but they were a cover band. I heard before that they were a cover band. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be bad. Virginia cover band, right? Out in the middle of nowhere, Virginia cover band. So of course this band gets up there, and oh man, they're about the least rock and roll thing that they could have got in front of me that day. But it was almost so bad and so funny that it was good. I enjoyed it. It was like the worst cover band you could ever imagine. And the singer was this like, big bro, kind of stocky farmer looking guy. And he had, kind of top heavy, and he had the sleeves ripped out of his shirt like those guys do. Black shirt. And on the black shirt had a big white print of this, a hand doing that, right? And then under it said 80s rock, exclamation point. I was like, what the hell? Why is throwing the goat mean 80s rock? So the whole night I was just like throwing the goat at him. Yeah, hail Satan, throw the goat. Yeah. And then after the show, he comes up to me because I was one of the most active people in the crowd, just because I thought he was hilarious. So he comes up to me after the show and he's like, hey. And I was like, hey, throwing the goat, man. Hail Satan, I'm with you, man. And he looked at me weird and walked away. Then Vixen comes out. And if you see the Vixen footage I shot, the bass player keeps throwing the goat at me, like right at me, going like this, blowing kisses, throwing the goat. So after the show, I'm like, I see you throwing the goat. She's like, yeah. I was like, are you serious about that, or what does that mean to you? She was like, what do you mean? Of course I'm serious. I was like, hey, Satan, that means. She was like, yeah, totally. Why would I throw it otherwise? I told her the story about the opening band. So that was really funny. And then I swear the bass player from from Vixen, I don't know if she was talking to me, but she was talking to somebody in our little group. She started talking about farts, fart jokes, or fart. I was like, you are awesome. You were awesome. Any pretty rocker girl who wants to talk about farts in public, they get my respect. After throwing the goat, of course. They throw the goat, talk about farts. Can't lose. But yeah, Vixen rocked. I love it. Now, I love that this is the kind of stream where you could have a conversation in the side chat and not even pay attention to what's happening on the screen. I love that.
See?
Because my job's easy then. Trying to think of other stories from this. Oh, let me tell you about Phil Vest, who was in the chat earlier. He let me stay at his house, him and his roommate, Adam, totally cool, out in Bristol, Virginia. It was so beautiful. It was like way out in this farmland. Their house was way up on a hill, a big grassy green hill, cows everywhere, like all kinds of dead rodents on the road, unfortunately, but a bunch of wildlife out there. And just green and trees and green and no sound. You couldn't hear people. You couldn't hear any neighbors, really. You didn't see humans when you looked out the window. And I stayed like 3 nights there. It was so cool. They had their own mushroom greenhouses, not psychedelic mushrooms, but the ones you eat. They grew mushrooms out there. It was like really cool. But I haven't really stayed in a place like that. A nice house out in the middle of nowhere. 20 minutes from stores and stuff. It was really cool. I needed it. And every day was very productive thrifting. out in the middle of nowhere. Right? Boy.
And Phil, if you're still on, better be seeing you at devotional. Like you've been telling me for how long?
No, I don't
Like,
think he's
come on
coming
now.
to devotional.
What's that?
I don't think he's coming to devotional.
I've been trying to get him for years.
Keep trying.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's a sign of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
Oh, I don't do it the same way.
Well, okay, I'll have to ask him about that.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, Bristol. Bristol stool jar.
Oh.
I don't know about that. Now, I do know that every time we ate a meal in Bristol, whether it was fast food or sit-down restaurant or whatever, great. Never had a bad food thing there. Tim, you got to look that up.
I know.
What are you looking up?
Yes.
So in 15 minutes, we should be starting the noise now. As an ode to
in 4 minutes.
As an ode
You can't count too well, y'all.
As an ode to noise, I'm going to play a little bit of Grandma's Funeral. Okay.
And
I know we're not doing noise, but we're gonna do a little Grandma's Funeral here.
I'll just join in a little.
There's not been a day in the last 2 weeks when people did not call the church to ask about her. People did not call the church to ask about her. So many persons I have seen in recent days have added their glowing tributes. I personally recall her unfailing service to her church, failing service to her church, failing service to her church, service to her church, failing service to her church, unfailing service to her church. Fellowship provided to family. And most of all, we sharing the joy, even for a few months, being her neighbor, 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 being her neighbor. All admire the visible love she had for her community.
That's all you get.
That's it.
Just a little taste, a little grandma talk there. Blanche, cheers to Blanche, Grandma. I wonder if
She is cheering us.
I wonder if her family will ever find out I did a song about it. Would it even be possible? Even if Lady Gaga did the song, is there any way they could hear that and go, oh, that's from my grandma's funeral?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
I remember we recorded that on tape and threw it in the trash. How did he get it? Yeah, Grandma Blanche is immortal at this point. See, that's the thing, kids. If you're going to be in a band, make physical product.
I'm on the right track, baby. I think that way.
YouTube almost counts as immortal in some ways, but if you have a physical product with your song on it, like this, you are immortal in somebody's record collection, on somebody's stereo, in somebody's car. That's immortal. That's modern day immortal stuff there. Modern day immortal sounds like a stoner band. What's that other term? Damn it.
Muzzy.
No.
What's a certain term, y'all?
Stoner doom. Oh, I hear the storm coming. You know what? Let me get Marty in. Talk to them for a second. I got to get Marty in before it starts storming.
Yeah, he's got to get Marty in, but whatever. Not going to do the stream or the noise, I guess. No big deal. Let's see. Anybody trying to think what else is going on? So what other concerts is everybody going to see? Anything in this weekend? Have a detention show. I think I was saying earlier, it's a porch rocker type thing, but that's the only thing I know about. And Marie says, "Hey, McFarty, get in the house." Yeah, I'm not even. I was surprised that he's out because Mike usually worries when he lets him out.
No, he had to go out before it rained. It's going to rain all night tonight, all day, and all night tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have had some rain.
He was at the door waiting for me. But yeah, you see, the cats are doing much better. They haven't totally accepted him. Cricket's even getting better. I woke up this morning. Cricket was next to my head. He was next to my feet on the other side of my body. And woke up, and when she turned her head to him, she started growling, and I just kept petting her. Cricket, it's all right, it's all right. And then they both went to sleep together on the same bed for like 2 hours. And then, of course, next time she woke up, she growled and she left the bed, but she was there after growling at him once, and then she stayed there. So it's like, whew. And now she's coming out in the front room now, and she's sleeping on my desk here out in this room. She hasn't come out in this room in months because she's always afraid he's going to be here. So they're making progress, but there's still some hissing and growling going on.
And Mike, I put Marie's note up.
Now, I've heard a lot of people said it was a horrible show, but some people said it was great. So I don't know what to believe. I've never been a big Sisters of Mercy fan, but
and she had one other message, or Miss You did.
Well, because it's not a real noise stream without at least 2 other people up here.
And really, I think
it was just an ode to noise as an ode.
If it's us, it really should be 4 other people.
It's an ode to noise as an ode to the song called "Ode to Blanche," Mrs. Blanche, Grandma. It's an ode to an ode to.
And
that makes sense.
Could be an ode to a toad. I mean, whatever.
Ode to an ode to. Well, if we're going to talk toads, we need to break Kermit out. I mean, he's a frog, but he's the closest thing I got.
Hey, frog, toad,
Frog and toad together.
And
Frog
we're
and toad
colorblind
together.
here. So
Did you grow up on Frog and Toad together? Anybody who knew Frog and Toad together is? Frog and Toad together. Love that stuff. If I was a tattoo getting person, Frog and Toad would be somewhere. They would be somewhere.
All good.
Now, speaking of weather, before the last few minutes, my house has been struggling. The AC has been struggling today. It's so humid. It's doing a little better now, but oh my God, dude. It's so humid here with the rain off and on. Oh, between rains, it's horrible. Thick.
In Ohio, it's been unbearable, and I am I'm refusing to use the air conditioning, and it's been staying in the low 80s in my house, and it's like, yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, Nathaniel, there was books, and I think there was cassette tapes and records and stuff, but yeah, book is what I grew up on. I love Frog and Toad. Frog and Toad were cool because they weren't humans.
I know. Do you still have those books?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of
I'll
course.
be right over there.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
I'll be right over there in that bookshelf. Yeah, it's been hot. Yeah, it's been not hot, but like humid. Like,
yeah.
The last few days here have been
Both.
off and on rain, and that's the worst. Hey, buddy. Marty's in the house. Uh-oh, yeah, here it comes. I hear it on the... Might be some heavy storms. So this is perfect timing for us to end the stream in the next 10 minutes because...
Like heavy like you, or...
Whoa, like I'm talking obese storms.
Right, that's what I meant.
Like me.
Yeah.
We're waiting for some obese storms to hit the area.
Yes.
This guy's obese. Look at him. He looks really small with that microphone in the foreground. Now, I want to thank you guys for coming. I know we have some minutes, but I just want to, I don't really have a whole lot to offer you today because just stories from the trip. And I'm kind of burned out on things right now. I'm catching up with a lot of work. I'm filing through all this stuff every day. Typing up descriptions, which is easy because a lot of it's sealed. That makes it so much easier. But yeah, that stuff's going to be my work for the next few days. So check my eBay store. That stuff's going to be hitting it real soon. And the video for that haul showing you every single piece of that haul down there goes up tomorrow morning. Gee, many crickets. Was that number 20? Huh.
I don't know. Our counter hasn't given us
I think
a
that
number.
might have been number 20.
Not sure.
Oh, Blockhead's here. What's up, Blockhead? I couldn't believe you weren't first today. You're like last, almost, kind of, sort of. My God. Yeah, nice to see you, Blockhead. I think Blockhead's been putting up videos on his channel lately, which is good. I love seeing people create. Can't necessarily watch all the videos, but I do like seeing people create. Devotional news? Well, the latest thing is that on the Sunday after devotional, we're going to have a post-devotional decompression session at Super Electric Pinball Parlor, which is a barcade in Cleveland. And it's a popular spot for devotional attendees to go the day after devotional. And so DJ Lance Rock is going to be DJing there as well as at devotional. He'll do a full set at the Sunday show. At devotional proper, he will be DJing between bands. So That's a really cool thing because over the years, people have gone to Super Electric to play pinball and drink beer after devotional anyway, a core group of people. So now we're just making it a public thing and doing it right. And here I wanted to mention this. Now, that song introduced me to the Beastie Boys, and I've been listening to a lot of Beastie Boys lately. I just listened to License to Ill on the road trip. Oh, my God. Such a cheesy album, but such a good album. And then, of course, Paul's Boutique. Great. So I've been on a Beastie Boys kick lately, and She's On It was the introduction for me. Crush Groove, the movie. First time I saw Beastie Boys. So, yes, here we go. Miss You is correct. So you're going to want to go over there and check out the rock and roll he's playing. I'm going to be over there for a bit. I can't go walking tonight, unfortunately. Tim, I haven't walked in like a week. Dude, I
can see you.
I feel my stomach coming back.
50 pounds back. Yeah.
I feel it, but I feel it. It's like right here. I didn't feel that forever when I was walking every night.
You're jiggling it, so we feel it too.
I got jiggle it, baby. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just
I got to get back to walking. But the next 3 or 4 days are going to be rain here. It's crazy. I need to walk in the rain.
Ours, we've had a chance of, but it hasn't rained. It has looked like it almost every day. But
Murray, how do you lose your copy of Paul's Boutique? That's what I'm wondering. Oh yeah, there we go. Thanking her for the promo, of course.
And Miss You said there was. Oh, somebody's lighting fireworks. Miss You said there was 21 burps, and I'm going to say again, thank you for the thumbs up, and anybody who has not.
Is it a holiday?
Feel free.
Why the fireworks? You just got crazy.
Preparing for a holiday, what is it, 2-3 weeks away?
Those hillbillies in Ohio never cease to amaze me. Actually, they never amaze me.
I don't even know if they're hillbillies.
Well, maybe mentally.
They're just crazy.
Fireworks in general are pretty hillbilly.
No, hello.
Fireworks in genitals. I meant to say.
Well, I mean, we didn't play with genitals, but we did play with fireworks, and you liked them. So
yeah. Hey. See, look, when was that? 1975. When was that? Fireworks.
I don't know what you're asking.
When did I like fireworks? I just barely heard you.
Oh, dude. Every time. Remember, we used to walk the track and get all the stuff that they didn't.
That was in the 70s.
No, and 80s.
I didn't live there in the 80s.
No, but when you came here, we did.
No, it was only when that place was in the back. I used to live where the backyard of my house was right up against this high school. And after 4th of July, when they shoot off all the fireworks, me and my friend Mark Breckschneider would go out in the early morning and scoop up all the leftover.
And literally, we just talked about me and him doing it, and because Mark was never awake that early. So that was always you and I.
No, it was me and Mark because I made the bombs with Mark. We had a lot of gunpowder, and we would scoop them all up, and he would make bombs, and we'd blow up G.I. Joe dolls and blow up roadkill carcasses. We would just do disgusting things with bombs. But kids don't make bombs today. What's the matter with children? They're on their they have an app for making bombs, but they don't really make the bomb.
And bombs are so easy, people.
They make a bomb in a video game, but not a real bomb. We blew shit up.
Now I never did animals or anything like that, but G.I. Joes and all that crap, bam.
Yeah, but we would go up to the top of the bleachers at the high school. I don't know how we got away with it. Take the bomb.
I was there.
Throw it off with the G.I. Joe in a parachute or whatever, and
but G.I. Joe's many times, cool. and I regret blowing all mine up because I don't really remember. It wasn't memorable, and I could have sold them, but
it was memorable. We're talking about it, Tim. Come on.
True.
You rememred it. Tim is just all about saying words that don't mean anything.
No. It's I wish I would have kept one or two.
I'm saying that sometimes, though. Yes, blockhead. That's what I said. Now, sometimes the G.I. Joe would get burned horribly, but not break apart, and that's when it looked really cool. That was like a real battle wound. So then you could put the clothes back on him and open the clothes around the wound and paint some red in there, and it would look like a real G.I. Joe battle wound. I really got off on that. We would even have our G.I. Joe dolls sleep outside in the woods overnight in little shacks that we build them, little lean-tos with.
Okay, everybody, just so you know, when he says we, I was not included with.
No, we, me, myself, and I.
Yeah, I didn't do that dumbass shit.
I'm speaking for the kids in the 70s. We, the kids of the 70s, used to lay our G.I. Joes in forts that we built outside and then go see if they were still there in the morning. Sometimes they weren't.
Yeah,
of course, I used to live in Chardon. I was born in Stowe, lived in Chardon. Chardon is kind of between Cleveland and Akron,
It is
right?
the highest point in Ohio, and our like literally it's the city on the hill and the football team and everything else. They're called the Hilltoppers, and it's like whatever. It's just
Ohio is such a creative place, I say, man.
but actually, I mean, it was amazing when we were there. I don't know if I like it so much now.
Worst years of my life were in Ohio.
And he's full of shit.
I know that's where. I mean, look, it was good in that it taught me what I didn't want to be and do. Like everything
and again,
in Ohio,
full of shit.
growing up,
You've
the Catholic
been
school.
practicing this shit forever.
And do you have something to say? Would you like to say something?
I'm just saying that, like, I understand what you're saying, but
You don't understand. I was learned to be not Catholic and not part of whatever was going on up there. And then I broke away and did my own thing. And so it really was it was like what not to be good examples for me. I appreciate Ohio for that fact. But yeah, I escaped and I'll never go back.
What you escaped was just the whole family stuff and whatever, and I get it.
I escaped the hole called Ohio. Just like Devo escaped the hole. I escaped the hole. I figured out why Devo escaped the hole. I was like, okay, I get it.
Well, and my last conversations with Devo about Ohio wasn't quite the same, but like literally the response that I got from someone was they're not out to help Devo, so Devo's not out to help them. Like, Ohio doesn't take care of Devo, and that's not cool.
Ohio takes care of its alcoholics, though.
I doubt that too.
Lets them die a horrible death.
And actually, we've moved on, Mike. We're a modern community now. We're all on fentanyl.
It's not Adderall
all the better
anymore?
stuff.
I thought it was Adderall these days for normies.
No, that was like 10 years ago. Come on.
Your family left Ohio too, because of job stuff. Rubber factories closed down, which was why my parents left. My parents had the great job of rubber making. All right, see you next week. Writer Jordan Gory, Jory Lurie, Noise and Girls. That's really cool. I like the Noise and Girls thing. But the girls want to be noise too, I think. Noisy boys and noisy girls. I thought Ohio did that do a day thing or whatever.
It's
that's just because it's quirky and funny.
Yeah, like they do it to promote themselves, and
it's not really about promoting Devo or their line of thought. We have this band from our. It's just anything to grab onto to make tourism happen.
Yeah, and even when they were doing the quote unquote
truck parks.
Hats, the energy domes, like all around, like it was still just it was for them.
Quote unquote hats.
When they did the fake they were calling them hats, but the energy domes.
Who was calling them hats, Tim?
Akron.
Akron, of course, calling them hats.
The Devo hats.
See you next week. See you all next week. I'm going to sign off now. And Tim, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thanks for
take care, everybody.
Look at that damn stand-up bass. That needs to be in every shot. That's great. All right, Tim. We'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you next week. Yep. Later. Okay, everybody, go over to Aaron. We're going to go down and hear some music. Super Chat Charlie, thanks you, Marie, for your kind donations. You're very kind. And I want to say that the last person in the chat here, Mr. Bizarro, I'll see you soon, will be entered into a drawing in January, and I'll have some cool prizes, whatever they will be. Peace out. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to upload this thrift thing. Please check it out. I'm going to show you every piece of what's back here, and it's crazy. You won't believe it. Thank you. May the rock and roll gods bless you as they bless me. I'm going to end with a dancing Super Chat Charlie shirt. Here we go. Ready, guys? Wait, hold on. I got this. Hold on. I got this. Hold on. I know how to do this. Stop. I know how to do this. Relax. All right, here we go. Ready? A dancing Charlie shirt. Come on. A dancing Charlie shirt. Come on, y'all. Super Chat Charlie. Oh, that's the end.